We're live.
Super.
I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I have a motion to approve the agenda.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
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 Motion passes 3-0. We're doing the minutes are actually the June 22nd, not that it matters, but it's the last meeting's minutes. Oh, I gave you the copy.
Monday, June 22nd, 2026. Roger Sherrill, Circle Fire Chief, met with the board to discuss fire department issues. You guys were ready, right?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm just putting paper in so I can print it.
Okay. The board approved the purchase of personal protection equipment for approximately $25,000 and radios for approximately $7,000. Kerry Phillips, South Road Foreman, met with the board to discuss road conditions on Rock Creek Road, the Millings project, roadside weeds, and the Quonset buildings. David Sites and Jamie Larson's Sites Insurance met with the board to discuss the workman's compensation insurance rates for 2027. Herb Eliason, museum curator, and Carrie Taylor by phone, the EES coordinator, met with the board to discuss operating and maintaining the Circle Cemetery. The board will work on increasing the size of the cemetery board. The meeting was open to public participation at 1 p.m. There were no committee reports. The June 15, 2026 were approved as amended. The Board of Commissioners of McCone County, Montana met in regular session with Ty Taylor, Lonnie Jensen, and Ellen Stemple present. Presiding officer Ellen Stemple called the meeting to order. The Pledge of Allegiance was recited. Commissioner Taylor moved to approve the agenda. Commissioner Jensen seconded the motion. Motion passed 3-0. Candy Kasner, extension agent, met with the board to discuss the fairgrounds building and noxious weed issues. Patty Whitcup, public health officer, and Sue Good, public health nurse, met with the board to discuss Board of Health issues, personnel issues, and Board of Health membership. Nina Crockett, treasurer, met with the board to discuss a personnel issue. Sherry Cluth, clerk and recorder, and Paul Skyberg, sheriff, met with the board to discuss a personnel issue, radio service, and the law enforcement contract with the Corps of Engineers. The board continued to review the county policy manual. The board continued to review the subdivision regulations. Correspondence occupied the board for the rest of the day. Meeting adjourned at 5 p.m. I will move to approve the minutes as read.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, passes 3-0.
I do have a couple committee reports.
Okay. The first would be the 22nd or the health center board. Right?
Well, the health center board meeting was 30th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot new there. They're having some issues with their HVAC units. There's a board that's bad on them, and the company out of Yellowstone, or out of Billings that put them in, wanted $4,500 to come up and replace them. There was a 3-year warranty on the units, but the boards themselves are only for a year, so they didn't. So Jackie had sent him a letter trying to see if she could just get the boards, and the local electrician could install them. And they got a lot of the same issues, having to use a lot of traveling nurses. We are live carried, so.
You're gonna be Facebook famous. Okay. Duly noted. I'll write that in the minutes.
So other than that, they went into closed session. I think there was Jackie's contract they were discussing.
Oh, okay.
I took a cookie and went home. And then on 26th of May, was it, or June 25th and 26th, I attended meeting in Miles City,
Oh, yeah, the energy meeting.
the
Right?
energy meeting, and it was very informative. They had a board. It was called the Rural Energy Academy. And anyway, they had a board. There was like 3 people from Colorado and run from Arkansas or somewhere on this board. And they had a lot of different speakers. Had one from Northwest Energy, and they discussed a lot on the need for having all, solar and wind and nuclear and hydro and all the different types of energy.
Oh, sure.
That they say there's really a need to have that many sources, because one thing, change in administration, you never know what's going to happen. So a lot of the discussion was on the need for this different types of energy. They had the Clearwater Wind Project over here. They had the 3 counties that were involved in that. Well, they only had Bob Lee and Jason Stroff speak on it. Jerry, what's his name from
Collins.
he did speak from the crowd. He wasn't up on the podium, but
Well, because to me, we're recording for one.
yeah.
You're welcome to come in, but we're.
Okay.
And Bob Lee and Jason were real positive, about the project.
Yeah, see, that's why I was hoping Jerry was gonna be up on that board. Cause I get, Miles City has done or not Miles City, the county has done very well with the money they got from that. And obviously, Forsyth has done very, very well with that, but it kind of feels like Garfield County got left behind.
Well, and that's kind of what he wasn't near as positive as the other guys, and he did say that it pays some taxes. So, but he wasn't, and oh, what else? It was a good 2 days of information. I took a lot of notes that I normally wouldn't take. They had some Zoom meetings with people in different states that are dealing with data centers. One was a judge out of Texas, and he had formerly been a commissioner, and before that he had been involved in oil fields, so he had a lot of experience. And then when he was a commissioner, this data center in his county was proposed, and because he knew what man camps were like, they didn't allow man camps. This county had 5,800 people, and they had an influx of 5,000 people when this project was built. So he said they still had a lot of problems, just the traffic and everything, accidents and everything. And in closing, his advice to the commissioners was do what your communities want. So,
I was just reading about Wyoming and evidently Cheyenne. They're talking like 10 to 15 data centers in and around Cheyenne. I wonder if that's because they have the energy to do it, but I mean, talking about something that's gonna change your landscape. That's a lot of facilities.
this one in that they have in Texas is 17 million square feet. That's quite a building. So, um, yeah, I brought some stuff back. You can look through if you want. Cool. Highlight was, remember where we ate in Billings at the last McCone meeting in that outlaw?
Oh, yeah, the barbecue place.
Yeah. Yeah, they had them cater and
Really?
yeah, called them all the way from Billings. And it was really good, and I didn't have to watch what I ate this time.
What's really surprising, because there's at least one barbecue place.
Yeah,
There's two barbecue places in Miles City,
Yeah, but I guess
Wow.
that was not,
but I bet you Mako has the tie-in with them,
that could be.
because I'm sure he did.
I didn't ask, I just ate.
Yeah. No, it was good when we saw him, so, well, that's interesting. So that was the two of them?
That was the two of them.
Cool. We got minutes. All right, let's see what we got here. Payroll. There's payroll and deductions. And then I'll swap you with. You guys can trade.
At Eric Bronson, they were really surprised at the turnout they had at that meeting. I mean, they had a really good turnout, but
Yeah, the
Go ahead,
local
go ahead.
paper there said it was. Did they say it was all the counties from the eastern modern Montana, or they said there was a lot of counties represented.
oh yeah,
So,
only and I was sat at a table with two guys from Toole County, that's Shelby, so.
Yeah.
So.
We didn't go to Shelby.
no, I still think that was a good call though.
Oh, I do too.
Holy mackerel.
But when you go to a Mako conference, you get a hour in this session, an hour in this session, and it was pretty much one topic for a day and a half, I guess.
Yeah, I'd love to know who's the first one that goes, you know what? Let's go to Miles City and bring this up. I mean, it's a great idea. Just, I don't know who started it.
It's more for you to sign here too, Ty, whenever it happens.
And if you want to stamp these with today's date, go to the officers' reports. Here is the Council on Aging contract modifications. Oh. You got time to sign those?
This just has one spot for
Yeah,
chairman's.
yeah, just so that, it looks like there's more money going to the contract, that's all.
Yeah.
And it seems like every year that gets adjusted. So I think it depends on, what money's coming down the pipeline, because they don't always know, and then sometimes it's late. So I think it's just a formality mostly.
You need a motion on
It wouldn't hurt.
it? I'll make a motion on it. Amen.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion passes 0. And then here's the Great Northern amendments. So I believe this is because we went back to using Great Northern more. And again, it looks like I got to sign it, but so I think it's cleaning up the paperwork then to use Great Northern to finish that out. Did you want to make the motion on this one, Lonnie, to
Sure. I move that we approve the Great Northern Development Grant Amendment.
I'll second.
all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion passes 3-0. And then the alcohol tax designation form. I thought we had already done this. But this is just saying where the money goes. So we've always done the Eastern Montana Community Mental Health Center. There are other things. We had that one lady come up that one time trying to get something for somebody else, but they never followed up. So that's that one.
This has a place for 3 signatures.
Oh, does it? Okay. Guess they really want to make sure that we don't give money to somebody.
Do you need a motion for this?
Oh, that'd be great.
I move to approve the alcohol tax designation form for fiscal year 2027.
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye.
All right.
Motion passes 3-0.
This one is your.
So Lonnie, did you stay overnight in Miles City or did you come home?
I drove out to Forsyth and stayed with my
Oh, nice.
grandkids, yeah.
Okay.
Got a big tour. Yeah. They treat me pretty good out there.
Good. All right, now this one, we don't have on the agenda, but this is, and they don't have it written up as a bill. So I think we should table it for today. What's the Montana Natural Resource Coalition? They're looking for their dues.
Yeah.
So we gotta decide if we wanted to stay with them. If we table it till next Monday, we put it on the agenda. We either discuss it today or discuss it next week. I mean, we've been doing it for 5-6 years, something like that.
They have done something this time, they finally.
Oh, yeah,
You know,
they've made big
Before to
progress.
start with, I didn't know if we were getting our money worth, but
Well, I think their first money, if it wasn't for that D. Schumacher doing so many things as volunteer,
yeah,
because those guys and wherever they were from, Oklahoma or Nebraska, they talked a big game and they had interesting meetings, but
Yeah.
Yeah, there was nothing, that's all it was just conversation.
pretty much tell you what they have done, not what they were doing,
But yeah,
you know.
or what they're,
Their
you're right.
past jobs.
Yeah, but that D. Schumacher, he was that guiding force through it, and then having Todd Devlin running it.
Yeah.
And I think they agreed to reduce, it's basically what we pay in Mako dues.
Yeah,
And it's, so the one thing he mentions is like Grizzlies or whatever, so it's not all applicable to us, but.
Prairie dogs sure are though.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we had a taxpayer, what was it, 2 years ago, was adamant that we needed to be in this.
we had a couple of them.
Yeah, so, and it's less than $5,000, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, 4,000.
So-
4,700.
It's relatively a lot of bang for the buck. But if we just table it for this week and then just put it on the agenda for next week.
Okay.
So that's everything we've got, other than just scratching away at the bills. And then this afternoon, we can call Jamie about the sprinklers. Nita wants to talk to us about that heating unit, so we should talk to Shad. There's somebody else we're supposed to talk to. So. Other than that, I think we're good for today.
Alrighty.
moving out.